Jordan Mason traded to the Vikings. What started as a second-round tender worth $5.3 million ended up being shipped away from the Bay. On Saturday, March 15, the San Francisco 49ers traded Jordan Mason to the Minnesota Vikings in exchange for the latter's 2026 sixth-round pick. Also in this trade is a pick swap for this year. The Vikings are sending pick 160 to the 49ers, and the Niners are sending pick number 187 to the Vikings. After this trade completed, the Vikings then signed Jordan Mason to a 2-year contract worth up to $12 million total. Mason is a fantastic addition to the Vikings backfield, who will instantly slide to the number 2 running back behind Aaron Jones and ahead of Ty Chandler. When he was healthy, Jordan Mason succeeded in Kyle Shanahan's rushing game. Mason didn't see much work in his first 2 NFL seasons due to being Christian McCaffrey's backup. Last season, McCaffrey was only healthy enough to play in 3 1/4 games, which allowed Mason to become the bell cow to kick off the 2024 regular season. From weeks 1 through 5, Jordan Mason was the RB6 in PPR leagues. Nobody in the fantasy football community saw this coming. Sadly, Mason suffered an AC joint sprain in week 6 against the Seahawks, which impacted his production in week 8, allowing rookie Isaac Orendo to take the majority share of carries. Jordan Mason slid down to the RB39 in PPR leagues from weeks 6 through 8. CMC returned after the 49ers bye in week 10 and took back the bell cow role, limiting Mason's workload. In week 13 against the Bills, CMC sprained his PCL, which kept him out for the rest of the season. In that same game, Jordan Mason suffered a high ankle sprain, which kept him out for the rest of the season too. If you have any shares of Jordan Mason in Dynasty, then he is a great hold, especially if you also have Aaron Jones on your team. If you don't, then he's still worth a stash. He'd take a bell cow role if Aaron Jones has to miss time. Jordan Mason has proven he can hold his own as a fantasy-friendly running back. If you want to buy him in Dynasty, then don't spend more than a late 3rd-round pick on him. He's a high upside backup running back who won't see much work when Aaron Jones is healthy.